have heard two.
Get him to say yes.
We have heard two points of
you. Can we have
you.
the end of the story so those of us who don't know what you're talking about can at least make a bit of sense? It could be quicker, but could you just end the story? So that we can
end the story.
Well, an interesting story, or it seemed to be interesting.
All right.
Five words, Tony, on this one.
5 words. End the story.
Or less.
The banks are going broke.
People who sell insurance are subject to capital requirements that people who sold credit default swaps were not.
Well, this is, of course, we had AIG, which was a classic case, which sold credit default swaps all over the place, essentially in danger of default. Meaning, of course, that whenever we buy credit default swaps, there's a sort of long list of risks, and somewhere in down there is an item called counterpart risk. Counterpart risk simply means that the person who sold you the contract will not pay up. And what has happened in this particular situation, particularly with AIG, which was selling these contracts all over the place, the counterpart risk issue became large. Had, in fact, the government not bailed out AIG, probably it wouldn't have been just Lehman going belly up, but quite possibly everybody. So this perhaps was not the ideal system. And just to keep Catherine happy, I think one of the issues is that what you want to do is you want to subject, and this is controversial, the sources of funds going into the banking system, which are not little old ladies and young couples, but insurance companies, pension funds, and whatever, to some sort of controls similar to the controls that occur when the funds come from little old ladies and young couples. And this is one of the big policy questions, of which there are various views. So let me perhaps stop here, because Catherine wanted to hear an end of the story. The story is endless, but the paragraph ends.
No, it's okay. Go on.
My dear.